What's going on, guys, and welcome to the channel. If you like SBC tips, trading advice, how to complete objectives, and much more, even player reviews, icon reviews, SBCs, for example, daily ones, are they worth it, how to complete them, then why not hit that subscription button, turn on notification bell so you do not miss a future video, because we have got all the FIFA content you need on this channel. So, we are back on the channel today with another trading tip for you, or advice on how to make coins from this new objective. So, as you know, 2 days ago, we got ourselves the Eredivisie objectives, or milestones, or squad foundation, whatever you want to call them. And obviously, Eredivisie players went through the roof. What I mean by through the roof, went up in price. So now they have dropped Liga Portugal, which again, we have got some really good cards here. Some fantastic cards, to be honest. So that means Portugal players are now going to be up through the roof. And what I mean by Portugal players, I don't necessarily mean just the nation. I mean the league. So let me show you some examples of cards that I've picked up. So we have picked up most of these for between 150 to 300 and the gold we had in our club. So you can see that all of these are selling for 5, 450, 5, and then we've got some other cards off the market that still haven't sold just yet. We're just trying to see what the prices are, put them a little bit higher and see if they go. But let's just clear all these off so you know that we are starting from fresh. And we're going to go check our transfer list, as I hopefully would have won some. So we have won these two for 300 each already, just by mass bidding. And you know that he's coming in at 700 for this one. And for this one's probably going to be the same price. 1,200, 900, 850, 800. Looks like 700 for both of those. So again, we've just made 800 coins off both of those cards before tax by just bidding on them and letting them win through on the bid. So you obviously know what the upcoming filter is going to be if you've been on this channel several times, and you know we've done a lot of coins here. At the moment, the supply is quite low on them, so it means demand is high, so there isn't going to be a lot. But if you search 550 on Liga Portugal, you can see there's a few golds that pop up. That's got to be gone. I was going to say it hasn't updated. Let me reset the list. So basically, ignore my starter there. Basically, the best way to get this done is by pressing X or A on the league, scrolling all the way down to you see Liga Portugal, which is next to the Argentinian league, above the Saudi Arabian league, and below the Brazilian league. And then you just set this to, let's say, 300, nothing, 350, nothing, 400, nothing, 450. So we know that, oh, that's gone. I've already missed that. Yep. So we know that there's all these cards. It doesn't matter, bronze, silver, gold, will sell for 450, for 500 as well. That's probably gone. And you can do two things. You can set this till you get to like 550. And we know that 550 sells in 8 minutes. So that's perfect. So they are going up in price. But we are going to set this to 500. And what we want to do here is on max price is set this to max price. So press RT or R2. And then you just press down on the left hand side of the D-pad. So you get the refresh the list. So now the list is reset. And we're going to see if there's any deals here. We got one for 250. Probably missed that one. We got both of them. We know they sell for 500. No problem. We are going to list these up for 500 to flip them instantly. So let's double our coins there. And that is just short of 200 coins after tax. So there you go. There is the filter already. There are multiple things you can do here if you're not great at sniping, as we probably missed that one. Golds are obviously going to go for more if you are lucky to grab yourself a gold. But you don't want to buy any for 500 unless it's a silver, which has gone as well. What is the price of these silvers? So they're not really that much higher. Emerson, we'll just hit leave. We're just going to keep refreshing. If you don't have to refresh, just press X or square and then press B or circle to make sure you're in the perfect position to snipe. Unfortunately, I can't get that. What you need to do is go to the last card. It'll be on bid. You just press A or X, press down once, and then back out by pressing B or circle. And then you are ready now to buy now as quickly as you can. Obviously, these are going to be botted ever so slightly, so we'd never know. We didn't get that one. That's probably gone as well. Yeah, unfortunately, as you can see. But if you're very good at bidding or sniping even, sorry, this is going to be the best one for you. As you can see, we are struggling. So what I'm going to do is, we know that they go for 500, so we can set this to 200, and we're just going to mass bid on all of these. At the time of this recording of the video, it's only been out for half an hour, so these prices and players may fluctuate ever so slightly, but there will be a lot more players on the market by the time you get this video out, or when you see this video even. Because, look, it says 26 minutes. Typically, videos take about 20 minutes to upload, so you can see there. But we are going to go back and just have a look at silvers, for example. See if they're a little bit more inflated or not. So they are 600, so they are going for a little bit more. I imagine you've got to check these prices, because some positions are going to go for more. For example, he's 600, he's 800, so we could flip him for a small profit. Spanish centre mid, we are going to try and pick up and see if we can flip, just on a little risk. He goes for 1,800, so it wasn't really worth the risk by the looks of it. We're going to probably just break even. But, you know, that's why you need to check prices. So we know that these are going to sell for 600. That's pretty much their price. And there is a load here, nothing too crazy. They always check left backs, so they go for a little bit more. No, in this scenario they don't. Anyone with a high pace, like this guy for example, Cam, 80 pace, he goes for 1,000, 850. So not again. So again, just learn the prices here. And these are starting to go as well. These will probably go up in price by the time this video comes out because of the demand for it. But that's another thing you can do. But you know they're 600, so we can list this up for 350 on max price bid. And we can, I'm already winning all of these, aren't I? So you can go through and bid on them, as you can see there. And the same for bronze. We're going to sit this down to 150 and just see what comes up. So we've got all these. So as you can see, I'm mass bidding on every single one. I do this every single day, as you boys know. Let's have a look if we've won any cards. So we have lost one there. He went for 1,000 coins, that one did. But that's going to be the filter, nice and short. Again, using the same logic, you can now go to Eredivisie, which is going to have less competition because people are now going to go to Portuguese League trying to finish that. So let's see how much these cards go for. So bronzes have automatically dropped down straight away. So we know bronzes are not to go. Silvers are 1 at 300. We're just going to buy it on a whim. It's gone, unfortunately. He goes for at least 1.2. And again, forget there is also a league SBC for this nation or this team or this league, depending on what you need with marquee matchups, etc. So these silvers are still going for some coins here. So these are 800. So again, you can sit here and do the same thing. Snipe them for cheaper if you can. Or we can go a mass bid. So you know what we're going to do here. We're going to go mass bid because it's less competition. Less people can't be bothered to bid. We're going to bid 400 to double our coins here. And we're just going to mass bid on every single card here. Again, not much silver supply today. No promo packs out either. The supply is going to be very, very short. Being the demand is going to be much, much higher. We're just going to go mass bid on all of these. Bronzes, I'm not sure. And we're going to go check bronze rares just to make sure. Okay, so bronze rares, they do go for a bit. So again, with bronze rares, there's two things you can do. You can just mass bid at 150 here. And just bid on every single player that hasn't got 150 bid on them. It seems to be like someone's already done that method. But there is one we did from the other day, which we have managed to go from 10k coins to 400,000 coins. In the space of a couple days, just from doing that. As you see, we have sold these for instant for 500 each. These are going for 700, 700, 700, 700. We've got a few golds still selling that we had in the club and a few more silvers to sell. You see our coins are starting to go up now. It's more likely because we've been outbid, which we have. Someone's gone through and outbid on all of us, but that's what happens when you mass bid. But again, by the time this video comes out, the competition is going to be not as difficult because people are going to move away from it and go, I can't bother to do it. And that's when this method really goes into full effect. As we just go back one more time and just check anything else here. 359, 459, 400. We just missed that guy there, unfortunately. I thought it was in the Eredivisie then. So we're going to sit on this price here for a minute, see if anything pops up. Refresh the list. We have managed to get silver. Well, I think the silver's going for a little bit more. We shall check. 1.1, 1k, 800, 700. The little they go for there, more or less. We're going to list ours up for 700 as well because that is the cheapest one on there. And we're just going to back out, back in again. Another silver I've accidentally bid on. And we haven't got it, unfortunately, because I messed up. That's why you always set your buy now to the... Oh, I've missed that card as well. Yeah. So that's why you always set the buy now to that size. On the... We have managed to get ourselves a gold, finally. Didn't think I was going to be able to. Then I'm going to get called a fraud in the comments. This card goes for 1,000... Go to the next page, next page. Looks like it's going to be about 800 coins there. We have been kicked out. We'll do the capture test quickly and we'll be right back. So we are back. So we did manage to get this guy for 400. We're going to list him up for 800. His price is 800. But again, you can see, just going back to the same filter, you combine those two filters plus the league SBCs. On top of that, you've got yourself at least 1 million coins worth of trading filters here right now. You know what I mean? In the previous videos, I have dropped how to do it, etc. So don't forget to go check those out. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscription button, turn on notifications so I miss a future video, and any questions, please comment down below. I will get back to you, and make sure you check out the last 2 trading videos because they are relevant to the Eredivisie foundations and how to make coins off bronze cards. So I'll catch you in the next one.
With a vision that's cold, you can sit back, chill with a pen and take notes. I haven't got time for the tripping flow. I'ma take my aim with a pen and unload. Cut back spray, let my enemies know when I reach